Today, we're jumping into one of the most unbelievable stories to ever come out of Silicon Valley. Seriously, it's this wild mix of incredible ambition, a genuine fear for the future of humanity, and just billions and billions of dollars, all swirling around the most powerful technology we have ever created. This, right here, is the story of OpenAI. Okay, so let's rewind to November 2023. The entire tech world just stopped and stared as OpenAI, the company that gave us ChatGPT, basically almost self-destructed in real time. On a Friday, out of nowhere, CEO Sam Altman gets fired by his own board. By Tuesday, he's back, the board is gone, and the company is changed forever. It was 96 hours of pure chaos. And you know what? It wasn't some random distraction from the real story. It was the story of OpenAI, just packed into one insane weekend. So the question is, how on earth did we get to this point, right? How does a research lab, a nonprofit founded with this grand mission to protect humanity from dangerous AI, end up in the middle of a corporate showdown that felt more like the season finale of Succession? To really get it, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, to understand that crazy weekend, we've got to go back to 2015. See, the story of OpenAI doesn't start with a business plan and a pitch deck. Nope. It starts with a mission to save the world that, frankly, a lot of people at the time thought was kind of weird. Here's the most important thing to understand about OpenAI. It was specifically created to be a nonprofit. The whole idea was to build AI out in the open, share the research, and be a check on these big, secretive corporate labs. The thinking was, look, if AI is going to be this powerful, it can't be controlled by people just chasing profits. And this gets to the paradox that was baked into OpenAI from day one. On one hand, you have the founders saying, AI is so dangerous we need this special nonprofit to watch over it. But on the other hand, they were saying, the only way to make sure AI is safe is if we build it faster than anybody else, to beat the bad guys to it. It was this huge high-stakes bet, a real philosopher's dilemma playing out with code. And that internal conflict, it would take years to finally explode. And that explosion was sparked in 2018. One of the co-founders, Elon Musk, left, and he took a huge chunk of the lab's promised funding with him. All of a sudden, OpenAI had a massive problem. I mean, training these giant AI models takes a mind-boggling amount of computer power, and a nonprofit running on donations just couldn't pay the bills. This cash crunch forced a decision that would completely transform OpenAI from a quirky research lab into a global tech giant, and it set the stage for all the conflict that was to come. So the big pivot happens in 2019. To solve the money problem, OpenAI gets creative. They create a new for-profit company, but a weird one, a capped profit company, where investors could only make so much money. And this was enough to bring in the big fish. Microsoft dove in, first with $1 billion, a deal that would eventually swell to $13 billion. For all that cash in cloud computing, Microsoft got exclusive access to OpenAI's tech. The rocket ship was officially fueled up and ready for launch. And wow, did that fuel work fast. In 2020, they dropped GPT-3. At 175 billion parameters, it was more than 100 times bigger than the model before it. This thing could write poetry, it could code, it could answer incredibly complex questions, and it did it with a fluency that was frankly a little spooky. Suddenly, the commercial potential wasn't just theoretical anymore. It was gigantic. But it was November 30th, 2022, when the world really changed. OpenAI released ChatGPT. It was just a simple, clean chat window that put all that power into the hands of literally anyone on the internet. It hit 100 million users in just 2 months. Nothing in history has ever grown that fast. Look, this wasn't just a hit product. This was the tech industry's iPhone moment. Google immediately declared a code red. Microsoft started plugging the tech into everything. Overnight, every major company on the planet realized they needed an AI strategy, and OpenAI had just fired the starting gun on a global arms race. And that brings us right back to that chaotic weekend. When you see this meteoric rise, that boardroom coup doesn't look so random anymore, does it? It was the inevitable head-on collision between OpenAI's two warring souls. So on one side, you had the board. They were the guardians of that original nonprofit mission. They were worried about safety, they wanted to move slower, and they felt that Sam Altman wasn't being totally straight with them. And on the other side, you had Altman, basically the entire company, and their giant investor, Microsoft, all pushing to grow as fast as possible to win the race that they themselves had started. In the end, it wasn't even close. The commercial side won, decisively. Altman came back, The board that fired him was gone, and the entire structure that let the nonprofit mission challenge the for-profit engine was torn down and rebuilt. The transformation was officially complete. So the dust from that 96-hour storm has mostly settled. But the shockwaves from OpenAI's journey are still shaping our world in some really profound ways. The commercial result was just mind-blowing. After all that drama, OpenAI's valuation skyrocketed, heading towards an insane $150 billion. That puts it in the ranks of the most valuable private companies on the entire planet. The little nonprofit founded to save humanity was now an absolute corporate juggernaut. But, and this is a really big but, that original tension, that battle between going fast and being safe, it never actually went away. It's still causing turmoil inside the company, leading some of their top researchers to quit because they felt that the original safety mission was being ignored. And maybe the most telling example was when Jan Leik left. This was the guy who literally led the team in charge of making AI safe. And when he resigned, he publicly warned that, quote, safety culture and processes have taken a backseat to shiny products. Oof. And yet, no matter what their internal struggles are, you can't deny OpenAI's impact. It is permanent. They put advanced AI in the hands of everyone. They triggered a once-in-a-generation shift in tech investment. They forced every company on Earth to figure out its AI plan, and they put the question of AI safety right at the center of conversations for governments all over the world. OpenAI started with a mission to save the world from dangerous AI by building it themselves first. In doing that, they unleashed a global race and became one of the most powerful companies on the planet. They opened the box. And the question that leaves for all of us now is, who gets to decide what comes out next?